As communities across the country face a shortage of affordable housing amidst rising prices, many are labeling low-income housing a crisis. As new cuts come to federal programs and agencies every week, we take a closer look at affordable housing in Columbia and how reliant it is on federal funds. We begin our story at the Providence Walkway affordable housing complex near downtown Columbia, where some people can't afford to keep waiting for a place to call home.
No permanent home right now. And I have a job and everything, and so, a table has 4 legs, so if one leg is missing, which is the stable housing part of it, then it makes everything else kind of become unstable.
Sidney Morris has been on a wait list for affordable housing in Columbia for more than 6 months. He's getting by now by couch surfing.
It's been a very daunting experience.
They ain't had to lay out in a tree line when it's raining and there's frost on the ground and there's nowhere to go.
Perry Redmond says he was kicked out of affordable housing in Jefferson City and was homeless in Columbia for 2 years. He's living in a sober recovery house now, and I met him at his friend's home. Like Morris, Redmond is still waiting for an affordable home.
The suffering is real. The suffering is real.
They join over 800 people on a wait list for affordable housing in Columbia, and the need for it is even greater than that.
That's a little deceiving because we've closed all of our wait lists because of our high voucher utilization rate across all of our voucher programs, as well as our occupancy levels have been really high.
Randy Cole is the CEO of the Columbia Housing Authority, or CHA, which is investing over $12 million it received from federal COVID-19 relief funds.
It's really over 150 units will be impacted.
But most of those units CHA is using these funds for are rebuilds, something Cole says has to get done.
They were built in the mid-60s, so a lot of the units that we have there, each year we deal with things like collapsing sewer lines, foundations that are failing. The electrical service isn't to a level that would power a dryer.
The people who already live in these units will be able to move back in once they're rebuilt. But that leaves the net gain of completely new units from the COVID-19 funds at only 43, hardly enough to make a dent in the 800-plus wait list.
Certainly, as a community, we need more supply. We need more construction of affordable housing.
Cole says the Housing Authority relies on federal funds through Housing and Urban Development, or HUD, for about 80% of its annual budget. He explained the spending bill Congress passed and President Trump signed this month will provide CHA most of the money it needs through September. However, staffing is a different story.
We have seen some cuts in staffing on one of our grants. We did have one staff member that was cut, as well as a couple of additional staff in that department.
And more could be coming. An expert told NBC News major cuts could be coming to the HUD workforce as Elon Musk and his Department of Government Efficiency, or DOGE, continue to slash thousands of jobs across federal agencies.
We're going to be okay. We're certainly tightening our belts, and we have been over the last few months just to prepare.
Cole says a key area of concern is rising insurance costs, something HUD uses funds to address, but that won't matter if there isn't the staff to connect communities with it. If organizations like the Columbia Housing Authority have to rely more on the state due to anticipated federal cuts and layoffs, they might not find much help there either. A closer look at affordable housing in mid-Missouri continues after the break.